I'm just wondering how I look, but oh well.
You look fine, I think.
Do you want to hold it or do I?
Actually hold
okay.
it, yeah. So you look totally fine.
Okay.
Actually, I could ask something about your outfit.
Please
how
do.
It came up.
Well, I am visiting Helsinki for the second time, and I did not realize, but a designer that I really like is a Finnish designer. I always thought his last name was Italian. It's Daniel Palillo.
Yeah.
And he's actually half Finnish, half Italian, living here. So I kind of reached out to him over one of those social media things, and asked him if he would like to meet, because I'm curious. I like to meet artists in other media to possibly collaborate or do things with, and just to admire, to express my admiration. So I did, and he invited us to go and visit his space, his studio, and we got to pick things out to wear.
Cool. And now the whole band is about him.
Super excited. Yeah, it was really fun. And of course, I found something orange because it's my favorite color.
Yeah, your beard is orange.
Yeah, very orange. My hair is quite orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and it's really playful and childlike, which means good for me. Yeah.
So what's the color the thing you pick up this, or just or also
all of it, like the fact that it's a tiger, which I think is cool. and the color, and the fact that it's super comfy, but it still shows a little skin.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I also have to ask about how all these visual things are important to you. If you're doing music, but what about visual things? At
this, especially in what year is it? 2014. It's really, it's just key. I think about this a lot. In the early part of the last century, in the 1900s, the photograph was really just happening. The camera was invented and really became a thing in almost towards the middle of the century. And images went everywhere all of a sudden, and they could be copied, and people, musicians, the celebrity essentially was born in the 1900s, in the 20th century. And in the 80s with the video, it became even more of a thing to be able to visualize your music and to sort of represent something or convey something visually through the way you dress, through the way who you are, and it's very, very key. I'm a musician first and foremost, so I operate first from the song, from music, from a sonic place. But I'm very engaged and interested in aesthetics in general. So the visual is really important for me. I usually am dictated by things like color and emotion, and so those are the things I gravitate towards. I'm not so much of that's not true. There are moments in my life where I'm a little bit black and moody and minimal, but I tend to be a little bit different. So a little.
But do you feel that nowadays you need to have a lot of visual things to be seen?
I think it's really useful. It's very important. People, that language is immediate for people. I think we're dominated by our eyes as human beings, the sense that's the strongest or that dictates where we go, what we're interested in, what we're after is basically, for me, I believe, sight. And it's just, it immediately conveys a message. So if you see something that kind of sparks an interest, or you see something that you relate to, it's a really powerful tool, we've been kind of called in the past something almost like a fashion band or something. I think people in Hercules, the people who have participated in Hercules, have brought such an intense sense of style, personal style. And I definitely place personal style. I think it trumps fashion any day. I like somebody who can, put together something out of 25 euros over somebody who goes and spends 2,500 euros on something, I don't know, without any soul or any personality or character to it, But yeah, it's been an amazing thing to have so many people with strong identities and visual identities participate in Hercules. So yeah, it plays a big part, and I think it's an important part of being something of a pop artist.